New workers who make Oreos and Chips Ahoy are on strike, and they're calling on consumers to boycott. Mondelez, the snack conglomerate that owns Nabisco, wants them to work 12-hour days and weekends with no overtime pay. Factory workers could lose up to $40K a year.
Up to 60, 70 days. I've personally worked 45 days in a row without a day off.
We want to be treated like we're people instead of like slaves.
The company has never given us anything, but corporate greed is taking everything away. And we'll be out here until we can stop corporate greed.
When you bite a Chips Ahoy, we bet you bite a chip.
Who can resist the golden, buttery, melt-in-your-mouth taste of a Ritz?
Oreo, unlock the magic.
Nabisco. Okay, stop freaking out. We'll watch the killer gangs. Nabisco's parent company, Mondelez, made $3.5 billion in profit. Instead of sharing those profits, Mondelez is cutting pay and benefits for his factory workers.
They came with some demands in the last negotiation that were all takeaways. They wanted to take our overtime away. They wanted to put us on a 7-day work schedule, 12-hour days.
They currently want to change our overtime pay so that if you work all that time, you will end up eventually getting paid less for working that amount of time.
Increasing mandatory weekend work with no premium pay, and raising healthcare costs for new hires.
Your impact going to be about a $40,000 a year loss for all the workers across the board.
They've actually closed 2 factories recently, and they don't disclose where the production's going, but we know it's going to Mexico.
Mondelez shuttered Nabisco factories in New Jersey and Atlanta earlier this year. I'm feeling very betrayed by New Jersey. How dare you? They spent $130 million on a new factory in Mexico.
That sucks.
Wait, I don't get it. I thought Donald Trump saved the jobs and destroyed NAFTA. What? No, he said Mexico, right? Did I misunderstand that they're saying New Mexico? They're saying Mexico. I thought the U.S. Not Marine Corps, but the USMCA, the Trump trade agreement was. I'm so confused. I thought the Trump trade agreement was like literally fucking, that was good.
Turned 55 years old, got 37 years.
With the COVID-19, I don't know who's gonna hire me right now.
Everything going to Mexico. All of it.
I grew up with Nabisco products, Oreo, cream and crackers, Chip Ahoys. I knew they were made here. I knew they were made around the corner from where I live. To see those things go to another country where people are making less pay and the company is still making billions, it's disheartening.
I've been here since 1987, so I guess it'd be 34, 35 years. This company has actually squeezed everything out of it they could.
They don't even want us to step onto the grass of the property, so they're putting a fence up right on the property line. They're basically kicking the employees to the curb.
We want the community to support us. We want America to support us. We don't want you to buy Nabisco products, not during our strike. When we come back to work, we want you to support Nabisco products, but only Nabisco products made in America. If you read the back of the label, it will say made in America, or made in Mexico, or made in Canada. And we want to keep our jobs in America. We want to keep middle class. And right now, they're trying to destroy it all.
You have earned your wealth without exploiting anybody, but the house you bought was built by underpaid workers. Why not just buy land and employ people to build your house, instead of funding the housing industry, which massively underpays people laying bricks 8 hours a day? That is a really good question. Because under a capitalist organization of the economy, what you are describing would have to be done in nearly every single facet of people's lives. That, in and of itself, would make it impossible to survive under a capitalist organization of the economy. And therefore, anyone who fucking advocates for better material conditions for others would have to literally just stop and lay everything brick by brick. How do you make the bricks? Who is taking the material, the natural resources out of the ground to be able to make those bricks? Every part of this global system relies on the exploitation of the third world. Okay? This is why leftists say there is no ethical consumption under capitalism. It's just the truth. That's just how it works. I don't know if that was a genuine question or if you were just like using it to be like, I don't know if that was a genuine question or if you were just saying that just to be like, you know, talking shit, but that's how it works. Feel me? It's like saying you can't use the advantages of the previous socialist forefathers had laid down, right? Marx, Engels, they built the foundation. Now we must build everything from the past for the next. Eight-hour stream on a Friday. Why can't anyone leave him alone? No, I agree with what you said. Okay, so you do understand it. Okay, got it. That's what's going on at the Nabisco factory. Wonderful. I guess the canceling didn't work out for them. For who? There's no one is fucking canceling me. Like, that's not a real thing. There are people who are fucking crying. Oh, now they're bringing in scabs? Of course they are. Breaking. Mondelez, the parent company of Nabisco, is officially bringing scab workers in to the factories to resume making Oreos. Listen, if we had a labor first government, which we don't, or if we had a labor first, like, if we had a system that actually put the interests of labor and working class individuals above the interests of capital owners, scabs would be illegal. It would be illegal to cross the picket line rather than have the violent arm of the state, the police, break through said picket line to bring in the scabs into the factory and to break strikes. What's a scab worker? Scabs are rats. They are the ones who take advantage of, well, not take advantage of. They're the ones that fucking literally get brought in to continue working when there's a work stoppage. They cross the picket line. In order for labor unions to work, and in order for workers of the world to be able to show off their power, their only bargaining power, the one thing that they can do, the only thing that they can do is show what happens when they do not exist. You do that in the form of a strike, a work stoppage. So strike breakers are usually individuals who are not employed by the company before the trade union dispute, but rather hired after or during the strike to keep organization running. Strike breakers may also refer to workers, union members or not, who cross picket lines to work. It's a very big no-no. It's crabs in a bucket. It's what happens when you dismantle worker solidarity